think that there's an infinite supply of these urban legends, and you know, if for whatever reason they get to a point where they're like, we don't want to do any more, they can very easily bring back ones in different forms. I mean, it's kind of you know, there's no holds barred. It's just kind of unlimited possibility.
Can you conceive then this cult classic going in the ninth season?
Yes, Sam and Dean running around with walkers. I don't know how far it's going to go. You know, I do know that, you know, personally, and I think I can speak for a few other people who are involved creatively, that you know, we don't want to spread ourselves too thin. We want to get out when we're on top. You know, we don't want the fans to start getting bored and start losing interest. We want them to, you know, it's the famous phrase, leave them wanting more. So I think that there's a lot of people here that adhere to that philosophy.
What do you like most about the show?
What do I like most about the show? You know, I'd have to say the dynamic between the two brothers. You know, at first it was, you know, the guns and the car and the rock music and you know, doing all that kind of stuff. That was really you know, attractive for me. But as the show progressed, I think what it really boiled down to was it got to the bones of what the show was about. It's about these two guys, and it's about these two brothers who, you know, who do anything for each other, but, you know, get at each other's throats and then, you know, pull each other through really tough times. And it's that relationship and that dynamic that I think really binds the show together. And you know, I'm very proud to work and have found an actor that works as, you know, as hard and as passionately about what they do as Jared. So it's I think it's a really important part of the show, and it's definitely one of my favorite parts of the show. Yeah.
How has being part of the show changed your opinion on the supernatural?
Well, you know, originally when I first started the show, I didn't have. I would always say that I'm more of a realist, and I think that there's got to be a logical explanation for everything, and I guess I still have that same philosophy. But you know, I like to say now that if something is there, and I do run into a spirit or a ghost, at least I know what to do.
Yeah, you have
I have a false sense of security now.
You got a lot of weapons.
Yeah, I do. You know, I hear something go bump in the night in my house, and I just, you know, I wake up and kick the door open. What? Probably not the smartest thing to do.
You have a favorite weapon?
I gotta go with my shotgun. Gotta go with the shotgun. It's, you know, double barrel, 12 gauge, pistol grip, sawed off. Can't go wrong.
So I'm going to pass the next question because we haven't. Oh, wait. Do you believe there's more out there than we know?
Do I believe there's more out there than we know? Yeah. What it is, I don't know.
But you've been spooked by it, obviously, over the past 4 seasons.
You know, I think that there's a lot of unexplained things. You know, do I necessarily think that it's spirits and ghosts haunting us? I don't know. I'm on the fence. Yeah. I'm more of a It's got to be logical. Got to see some visual proof.
Seeing is believing.
Seeing is believing.
Okay. What do you think Supernatural has that connects with fans around the world, apart from the internet, postcards that we saw upstairs? What is it?
What is it that they all connect on? Yeah. You know, I don't know. I do know that, you know, we've done a few fan events, and the fans they thank us more for creating a forum of people getting together and sharing a common interest. You know, they obviously they love the show and they love the characters and stuff like that, but they really love the fact that it's such a widely loved, you know, subject matter and topic that people can really sink their teeth into, and people who are fanatical about, you know, the ghosts and the wonders of the world can you know, have a show to follow and to talk about and to find other people who are interested in the same thing.
Have you seen the postcards?
I've seen some of them, yeah.
Pretty crazy?
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, they're from all over.
All over.
The world, France.
I know.
Yeah.
It's all over the world.
Yeah. Can you give us 3 helpful hints on how to hunt for demons?
I'm sure that there's like something right out of the handbook, but I don't know.
What
Not off the top of my head.
How would one be?
For hunting?
Yeah, for hunting or investigating?
Well, you got to have, if you're going out and you're hunting demons, you got to have your rock salt. You got to have your holy water. And you've got to have, what's the third one? I'm missing one. Oh, yes. Yes, and you have to have your trusty devices such as the EMF detector. There's a few other ones in there that can really sense kind of fluctuations in electricity and magnets and all that kind of thing. So there's an endless supply, and I tend to go for the artillery more than the more than the witchery stuff.
And it gets them in the end.
That gets them in the end, yeah.
Mm-hmm. How about, I know, the other character. This series is a paranormal drama, also about the relationships between two brothers, which you talked about. There's a third major character that only you can drive.
That's right. It's the 1967 Chevy Impala. Big part of the show. We do like to call it the third character. It's a fan favorite. It also pumps out all the classic tunes that you hear on the show, all the classic rock tunes. So I love that. We've actually got a few of them on the show because we obviously use them for a lot of different things. But it's a fun car to drive, and it's a boat. I mean, it's a big old honking muscle car. So I enjoy it. And I'm still trying to convince the producers to let me have one when I leave here. If they don't, I'll just drive off with one.
Did you ever get used to being a heartthrob?
No, and I hope I never do.